it's beautifully flat. Hello, everybody. Just looking at, I bought Cricut mats yesterday, and they're beautifully flat. Looks good. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and put these up here. On my hook. Pattern paper, embossed cardstock, and iron frame. That's nice that they give you a recommendation. Standard grip mats, 2 of them. Woohoo! Yeah. I'm actually going to figure out somewhere to store these at some point, other than hanging them on a command hook, because I don't like that. But I'll go ahead and hang them up. I'm going to hang them up behind that one so they don't cause more of a curve in these. These are nice and perfectly flat. I think. That's not going to affect them. Okay. It actually might help that other one not bend so much. Okay. I need a remember to wash this. So yesterday's Joann's runs, you saw the Cricut mats. We got some red fleece here for a project. Well, not a project, in order. Oh, a 20% off coupon. It's only good for 2 days because I go in there all the time. Oh, this is birthday weekend. And $3 shipping on all orders. Cool. I'll go with that. Not that I'm going to Joann's anytime soon, but if I have, Black Friday. Beat the Black Friday. I'm going to try to avoid Joann's on Black Friday because it's not. We went and got some threads. We got navy and white and denim thread. Well, this is not a denim thread, actually. It's a extra strength, heavy duty thingamabobby. That's what it is. It's to go with, to match this one. You need to come over here. I don't even know where the button went. Probably over there too. Anyway, we're gonna kind of get right to work this morning because, well, it's not really morning anymore. Where's my, I took my phone out. Okay. We're gonna get right to work as quick as possible because I really want to get this order kind of finished today if possible. Yeah. So yesterday was my MRI. Hey, I saw that. I'm so sorry. That's awful. I know she was older, but it's always hard to lose your mom. I hope my condolences to you guys. I saw a message, I think, somewhere, but I couldn't figure out where it was. Like I know it was on here, but it didn't show up on like my lists and stuff of my messages. But I am so sorry to hear that for you guys. My condolences to you. That's a hard thing to go through. But need my phone by me because it is about to go off any second now. So MRI was yesterday after counseling, or after therapy, I should say, and did not go so well. I mean, it went fine, but I did not do so well in there. It was like, no. I am very claustrophobic, so going in a tiny tube for an hour, and I only asked him to bring me out once. Thank God they didn't have to do it with contrast, or it would have taken a lot longer. I'm opening up my window so I can see outside. See, told you it was going to go off. We can put this back on. We don't need buttonhole at the moment. But yeah, I don't do well with those. He said my doctor should have the results either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll hear from her or not. Very, very curious to see what this shows, guys. This could be one of the determining factors on my disability case. I think the PTSD is going to be the deciding factor, really, but this is still a big one. There you are. Find the ends. One thing I do like, okay, so I use either Gooderman thread or Coats and Clark, which is just your typical thread. But the Gooderman thread is just so much better. So much better. I love it. It's smooth as can be. And they don't have any of those stupid little cuts in the ends that get your thread stuck. They wrap it on the bottom. It's really a great thread. Just go down. There we go. And we are going to be top stitching. I got to make sure I fix that. Make sure I. I need to get some water. I have coffee in my mouth. Get in there. This is like a super duper thick thread. So it's like a denim thread basically. It's not a jeans thread, but it's like a jeans thread. Uh-oh. Andrew's grill cover's coming off. All right. Let me give it a test real quick and see how this looks. Just because I had to. Okay. So it's only with the white that I seem to have the tension issue, which is okay. That looks so nice on me. I wish, although I was surprised, usually Gooderman thread seems so much more expensive. But I think I only spent $3 on this thread, which it's, granted it is only 110 yards, whereas this is like 400 yards. But it's decent. It's decent. And I'm liking it. Anyway, we got a couple of things to top stitch real quick. Like a pocket. Okay. It needs to go all the way. Yeah. I think I just went out too far with this one, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm going to leave it at that. Make sure I'm doing this on the right side. I need to slow it down. Top stitching. You just get a straighter stitch. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And we go over to the other side. And do the same. Excuse me. Yeah, it looks really good. I like this thread. Okay, now we have to stitch the fly, which is not that easy. I'm gonna go ahead and go right here. I do have a stitching line in here, which is nice because I can follow that, and it's not gonna show. everybody today? I have a sinus headache, which is not fun. But that's such as life when you have sinus problems. That looks really great. Now back. I forgot about that. Sinus headaches are quite a thing with me in the wintertime, especially in the wintertime. It's just so much. And it makes me kind of ick. So it makes me very nauseous sometimes. So. I hate stitching flies, guys. I got a little bit close, but that's okay. And then I'll go ahead and take out the stitching that is visible from the other side. When I'm done. Where are you? Somewhat better, still sad though, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be sad for a while. Alright, we're gonna do it from this end. I'll do it from that end. Alrighty, up you go. We actually go all the way through the fly with this. They bar tack this? I'm not necessarily thinking I should bar. Oh wait, no, we bar tack the pockets, not this part. Hang on. It was shot a boogie out. How have I been? I've been doing okay. Started therapy, was diagnosed officially with PTSD. Jamie, we knew I had PTSD, it's just never been officially diagnosed. I guess we could done. That one's a little bit crooked. This is why I go super slow with this one. With this. I went a little bit closer than I wanted to go on that, but that's okay. This is not going to be that visible. I just need to get a twin needle. But yeah, diagnosed with PTSD and agoraphobia. I would call my type of agoraphobia a little more rational. Feedback in the portraits. Please take a survey. No. Okay, you're top stitched. I think everything I need right there is top stitched for now. We'll go back through and take the rest of that out later. Yeah, top stitch the back. Artichoke goes this way to the left. That's to the right. No, I did not do that. No, it's to the left. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I mean, like I said, we knew that I had PTSD. We've known for years. We just, for disability, we needed to get the official diagnosis. Because on the 26th, we're going in for my reapplication for disability. We'll meet with the lawyer. You go that way. No, you go that way. I love that my machine will sew through so many layers of denim with no problem. Yes. Oh, is my phone still on silent? No. What's it doing? Why am I not? Oh. Why am I not getting? Oh, it is still on silent. There we go. I'm like, why am I not hearing anything from my phone other than my alarm? Because it was still on silent. So it was kind of funny. Yesterday, we get into the counseling appointment, right? I'm in the waiting room. And all of a sudden, it's like, emergency, emergency. Please exit the building, emergency. And so everybody gets up and goes out the door. We're waiting, and the person's like, she's up there, she goes, guys, this is a false alarm. It's a false alarm. So we're like, well, does that mean we can go back in? And she was on the phone, so it was kind of hard to hear from her what was going on exactly. And then the guy comes out, he's like, guys, it's a false alarm. Everybody can go back in. It was funny. But Hannah came running, and she's like, okay, if they're going to lock down this building, I need to be inside right now with her, because I'm not doing that. Because, this is a therapy office. They deal with those who are all kinds of different mental health issues. And so, locking, that type of thing actually can trigger a lot for people. And so it was, Hannah rushed right in, and she's like, come on, let's go. And she's like, if it was going to lock us down, I was going to be in that room with you. She's like, I'm not doing, you get locked down without somebody there. Because she's like, what if you had a seizure in the middle of it all and no one knows what to do? So she was really cool. But during my therapy, she and Andrew went out to tea. They found a tea place, and they went on a little date. So that was good for them. Andrew's a bit of a teaaholic right now. He loves to just sit and have a cup of tea. Oops, I don't actually pull up my needle. That would be a good thing. I just dropped those. Okay, so I think that is the top stitching I had to do on this one. Let's cut those threads. Here, cut these threads. Pull it up a little bit so we get a little bit of give. And we're going to pull it down so we get a little bit. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I was going to wear my new shirt today, but I decided that seeing as I'm working with denim today and I'm going to get covered in denim stuff, I don't really want to be touching my white shirt to brand new denim because it's going to dye it. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. Whew. Why are you staying? Yeah. There we go. That's better. Okay, this is the one I need to slow down a little bit. is hard because you literally are stitching about 1/8 of an inch from the seam line. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do all this stitching. I'm even going to put the buttonhole in. And then we have to go around and do it again. This time we do it at a better length or a better width. 1/2 inch in. That seems like too much. Oh, that's about right. Now wait a minute. I'm not supposed to touch this just yet, am I? Well, I can top stitch the rest of it, but I'm gonna have to take that portion out. I have to remember not to go down the sides first. It would probably help if I just left the instructions around where I could see them. I'm going to go ahead and go take out this, at least a little lower down portion of this. Because I need some. Oh, you are so not sharp. Think it's time for a new seam ripper. I have like 3 of them that are actually decent. I have 2 other ones that are decent. I just don't know where it is, other than this one in my hand. My toilet, hang on. My toilet is still running. I'm like, why is the water running? By the way, hi, race car. Hey, race car, you know how, oh shit, that almost broke that. You know how your name is race car spelled backwards? Taco cat spelled backwards. I did both of these, which is annoying. Yes, Jimmy, Mama hears you. Come on, toilet, stop it. We need to fix my toilet. Okay, and there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I just need a little bit of thing. I forgot about thing before I kept doing this. So I have to seam rip it a little bit. I forgot that you don't top stitch the front until you actually put it on the front. Stupid me. Waste of thread. A little bit of a waste of thread. I'll be okay. There it goes. Thank you, toilet. I'm going to get in here and get those out all the rest of the way without making holes. Ooh, that's some wind. There we go. That's better. That should be enough length right there. Okay. Come on. Been a little bit problematic. That's okay. All right. I believe our next task is to switch it out for a moment. And find my threads and clip them. There we go. Did I clip you? No, I did not. Pull these first. Clip them. There we go. Get those through. Ta-da. Okay. This is the game of let's switch out threads 5 million times. Yay! Okay. Bring me some fresh air. I know it's a little chilly out, but I need some fresh air. I'm very much a fresh air person, even though I don't go outside a ton in the winter because hives. I like the fresh air. I like the outdoors. I just get so allergic in this winter that I don't have the luxury of going outdoors. Oh. I need to go take some stuff from All right. First things first is not putting freight check in them. I'm going over it twice just because. Go. This denim is so much more frayable than the other denim I was using. Hang on, I gotta do some serious notes here. Where's the tissue? Or a piece of fabric? There we go. My nose and my head. Not a migraine, it's just my head. It's like 40 something degrees outside. A little bit. Oh, there's 5 people. Hi guys, 5 of you in here. Everybody's so quiet today. Ta-da. That's what I needed. I also need to do it on the back ones. You're technically supposed to overlock, which I could do, I guess. Hey, Sean. I think a great name for a tailor shop mired in mediocrity would be so. I actually have to come up with another shop name here pretty soon because I'm going to have a vanilla shop where I do different things, like other stuff, but not AB stuff. Like I'll do t-shirts and stuff there, but so I have to kind of come up with another one. I don't like doing that. All right, I'm going to real quick throw, where is that one piece? Did it fall down? I don't think I unpinned it yet. All right. While I'm at it right now, we're going to go ahead and see about, okay, I need at least a 5/8 inch there. We're doing this the right way? Yes. Throw these on. I've really got to get rid of this sinus crap. I have to have at least a 5/8 inch seam. Get these sinuses to, I am not smacking myself in the head. I'm just tapping sinuses because this helps them to drain. Oh, yeah. You can tell it's a sinus headache because it hurts to touch the sinuses. Hate sinus headaches, guys. They're like the worst. This one just seems so much narrower, but it's actually not narrower. Well, maybe it is a little bit. I'm going to put this up farther. I feel you with the sinus. Vaping does mix with mine a little bit because the menthol in it really keeps my lungs fairly clear. Okay, this is just not. It's really actually fun, but all right, let me find the piece I need real quick. Who wants to place bets on how long before the cat comes down? He's currently on the heater. Now let's hope this piece is the right size. I'm like, where's my pins? So bets on when Kitty is gonna come down. Oh, feels better. Wait, which one's the top? That one. Okay, so this is the top. I cut the top and bottom a little bit different than each other, so. Let's see how well I did. Oh, so close. Actually need to go out. I need it to be about a inch longer on each side. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I cut another piece over here for a second. Oh, yeah. I mean, I have always done menthol vape. Always, pretty much. Okay, I'm just struggling today with the struggle bus. Oh, fuck. I just thought of something. I did not do that one right, I don't think. Let's pull that in. Okay, so we're gonna do something here. Like I'm falling. Just because I think I did that. which one was the top again? There we go. That should work. This looks so weird to me, but okay. I will do it. That's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go. I need to go take like ibuprofen so it reduces the swelling in the sinuses because that's the problem I'm having. That's the problem I have. There is that. Okay. Hold on. I did not curve this out. Not curve, but I did not properly size it. One side is fine. One side is fine. Did I just do this upside down and that's the problem? Oops. Stay on there. Did I just do you upside down? That's very likely. Let's flip this around and see if that's what I did. Ha, there we go. That's what I need. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here, why are you going up so high? Okay. Kind of laying this up so that edge is all the way out, which is fine for me. There we go. That's perfect. That's much better. Okay. It's a little wonky on the curve here, or on this point here, but that's okay. Because I actually wanted a little bit of extra length to this. There's that part. Okay. I'm going to go take something from my head real quick. Gotta get that ibuprofen in or I'm going to be a miserable person. I was hoping I still had some Sudafed left. But it's put up here, I do not. Let me pull out my instructions before I go too far, of course. Oh, I was supposed to. I'm doing the pockets. Yeah, you are supposed to do that first. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to go from this side. So I can see what I'm doing on this piece. Okay, we gotta fix this so that it lays correctly here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. No, that is where I want to go right now. Boop. Okay, are you gonna lay nice for me? Let's see here. Yes, you will. Okay, there we go. Let's take off the cover stitch. I'm actually gonna do this. Not gonna be that much wider in the long run, but it'll be a little bit wider. I'm actually gonna go up a little bit with that one. Okay, here we go. 3. Sometimes it's annoying when people like completely nitpick a little bit what they want. Like this is supposed to be considered a replica type of deal, but like the level of which he wants it replicated is a little ridiculous. Okay. Right there. Hopefully this turns out how it should. Oh. Yeah. I need my scissors back. And I need my e-cig back. This is going to be trimmed anyway, but we got to trim that right there so that it's nice and oops. I mean, this is going to be top stitched, not trimmed. Yes, it's going to be trimmed, but I meant top stitched. Oh, you missed a layer. A few layers there. Scissors. I don't know why I have the song stuck in my head because it's not even that much my favorite song. Okay, it's not really supposed to go out pointy anyway. Look at that. That looks so good. Yo. Like those corners out. This person kind of like, I don't necessarily like, look at that. That's how he wants it. All righty. Nice. So what happens is I will actually be turning that. I think I turn that first. And then this is going to be like this. I think I turn first. Or do I turn this and then turn that? It probably would look nicer if I do that and then that. I'm not sure. What do I do first? You do first. Turn that. Okay. So I would, let's see here. You turn it. Oh, I know what I see what I do. And it's going to stick out a little bit. Not much, but a little. Let's see if that stick out. Let's figure out where I need that to be. So I know it's about 5 minutes. That was the wrong button I pressed. Okay. I'm just getting this part done for now because I know I can get this turned done. I mean, it's all gonna go together here in a few minutes. So, I forgot to tap. Right. I really need to do this one too. Hello. Watching a lot. Hey, it's a Ricky. Hello, Ricky. Long time no see. Excuse me. Actually, it's Kai now, Ricky. It is Kai. We had to switch from Milo because that is the name of one of Zelly's plushies. And Milo, or Kai, actually just really appealed to all of us. So it's actually Kai. Kai, Kai. No, you're good. You're good. You haven't been around in a while. Kai meaning ocean. If you go with the Hawaiian version of it, it's ocean, which is what I go with. Which is very fitting for me as a little because I am obsessed with water. All right, let me go ahead and finish this part, and then we flip it to, then we go to the front. Okay, I'm gonna set this up. Should I set this aside or should I just do this right now? We can do it right now. It doesn't really matter which step I go with right when. Somebody's dogs are not getting along. Okay, there's so many threads hanging here. One thing about this denim, it always sheds on me. So apple harvest. Yes. You moved your trailer out to the orchard. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and stitch this like a normal human would, and then I'm gonna flip. I guess I could just wait till I could just, it's gonna look better top stitched. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and stitch it. Do I stitch that part or do I just stitch? Yes, I do stitch something. I'm gonna stitch it in a very, 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 like just a base of the blue. And I'll go over it with the not the purple, the white. Why did I say purple? You'd think I didn't know my colors or something like that, you know? Oh, and this one needs to flip up before I get over here. But right now, I'm just going to quick stitch this portion. Because this is harder to do. This one is hard. This part is hard to do when it's flipped back over because you can't really see your seams. Oh, this thing is not right. Oh well, I don't care. This person made me do things differently. Nah. It's okay. It's okay. Finger. Hello, Addison. This is an interesting task at the moment because of the fact that Like, I can't get this. It does not want to. This is why I don't modify things that much. So I only am modifying this because he requested it. I typically won't modify something to this level when it comes to my patterns. There we go. Can we get you even? Just get you even enough. Like I said, this is just a base stitch. This is just going right here. This is a hard part to sew because it does not like to. I should pin this. That would be a good idea. My pins. This is the portion that I really need to focus on. Because this rolls under. Just a little bit, but it does. I gotta figure how to do that here. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. Why am I not doing this bigger for a base? Aww. Okay, this is where we are. This part is hard because you've really got to make it so that it lays nicely. My pins. I keep moving my pins. There. Don't poke me. There we go. Maybe go up a little bit more. Get this part. There we go. That's what I needed. Like I said, this part doesn't matter a whole ton because it's going to be pulled out. Because I'm going to top stitch on it. But it does matter how I do it. Just doesn't matter how the stitching looks right now. Oh. There we go. That's a little bit easier to deal with here. Like that. Okay, now we do the front. Covered in denim. I think we go like this. Yes. Right, let me open this up so I can see what I'm doing. The level of pressure in my head is so annoying right now. So first things first, I go ahead and sew this right up. Dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. Nice. All I'm doing right now is basting again. AV. You hate juice? You hate apple juice? How do you hate? I am not. I'm picky about my juices. I like juices a lot. But I stick to mostly coconut water or orange juice. It's kind of crazy how much because I've been drinking coconut water for, to keep me really hydrated. Hang on, let me finish this. Anyway, so I drink coconut water. To keep me hydrated is the coconut water. And I was out of it for like a week and a half or so. Probably, yeah. And so I didn't drink any, and it's shocking the difference between me with coconut water and me without it. You don't know the difference between apple juice and apple cider? Cider is kind of fermented, whereas juice is juice. It's just different. Apple cider has a more sour taste than apple juice. Apple farmers are, yes, you are. I am so bummed that I am allergic. Like, of all the fruits to be allergic to, apples. Why can't I be allergic to strawberries? I love apples. Everything apple. Hang on, got a message. I gotta turn this off. That's too much crap. If I ever get away again, I started drinking Gatorade. Yes. I drink Gatorade too. Gatorade coconut water is really good for hydration. It's 10 times more hydrating than water itself. It's really good for you. Sorry, I know I'm picking my nose, guys. All right, let's see here. What do we do next? We flip these inward, right? Yeah. Yeah. And we give that a little bit of an inward. We have to kind of measure this according to this. I'm gonna go ahead and I typically sew this all at once, but I'm like, oh, it's way too long. That's because I have to turn this in. Let's see how we go here. That's almost perfect. It's really perfect. Good God. It just kind of saves me a step. Because this is exactly the next step, so there's really no point in. I mean, it's not the next step on their thing, but it's the next step on my thing. So I put pockets on first. They do it as they go, and I'm just like, no. I'll put them on as I go, like right away. Mental health relapse yesterday. Oh, that sucks. Yesterday at therapy, I was in there for 2 minutes, really, and all of a sudden the fire alarm and emergency alarm go off. Well, mostly the emergency alarm. And they evacuate the building, basically. Well, I mean, most people, we knew it was just a false alarm. But because you're dealing with a bunch of people who have different mental health issues, they have some pretty serious cases in there. And let me make sure I'm doing this correctly here. I don't think that's centered. You're centered. You are. You're centered. We're going to give a little bit of give over on this side, though. So we all had to go outside. No, we all had to come back in. It was not fun. Hannah came rushing in to come and grab me. I'm like, I'm okay. She's like, yes, I know, but this makes me feel better. It's just like, she's a funny one sometimes. Okay, so this is a 5/8. Let's open that up a little bit more. Just a little bit. That was a little bit of a ding dong and already top stitched part of this. So got out of the way as much as humanly possible. And I also realized why you trim this down so much. So you can do the buttonholes. My machine was really picky about buttonholes yesterday. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up a little bit here. That's gonna just make my life a lot easier. There we go. Haha. And now I'll go back in and do this. That makes it so much easier. I need to remember that. I actually may go back and fix that other side too, because it's just gonna, yeah, I did that. I did a thing. I must do this. It shouldn't, yeah, I'm gonna need to fix that. Hang on. It's so tiny, so tight. There we go, that's better. What I'm doing is actually taking out all the stitching in this area real quick. I need to go back in and restitch that. I'm not happy with that look. You're gonna go farther? A little bit farther. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna fold this exactly down here so that it's exactly lined up. I trimmed that seam pretty tiny. So. day for this baby. Oh, okay. You take a nap. Then we trim it, right? Right. Doesn't say to trim, but I'm gonna trim. Yeah, excuse me. Because yesterday when I went to top stitch this, I had a little bit of an issue with, or not top stitch, buttonhole it. When I went to buttonhole it got a little bit cranky about that. So we're gonna go ahead and at least trim the sides. Actually, we're gonna trim the whole thing because otherwise it might fade in a weird spot. So this just makes my life a little bit easier. Love hacking through denim sometimes, yeah. My machine does this just fine. My scissors, on the other hand, are like, what are you doing to me? Okay. Oh, I do have to turn on the iron. I thought I heard a butthole. Oh, butthole. You thought you heard buttonhole. Buttonhole. All right, let me get out the iron. We do have to press some stuff. I mean, I do have the iron out. We have to just plug at it. What are you? I really, today after this, I have to clean up. All right, iron, let's go. You guys over here for a minute. Just a moment. I would not typically just make sure I press this. One of the hardest parts overall is this edge right here. And it's annoying, but it's and there it goes. At least my iron, like it doesn't beep or anything like that, but at least it makes an audible noise when it finishes heating up. So if I know without looking at the light. And you need to be turning your steam on. Come on. Steam. There you go. Yeah. It is. Well, also, it's just like people just hear things. I hear things from Hannah all the time that she doesn't say. And it's really funny sometimes. It's really funny. And now is the annoying part, which is figuring out how to get this done. Somewhat decent. It's annoying to do this part of the bed. So I'm gonna. It does not want to just curl over that very well. Ouch! It's hot. Hot. So we actually stitch pretty close to that. Why are you stretched weird? I hope this thing just lays nice for me. It's not wanting to, but it should. It may have cut that a little too tiny right there. That's going to be a hard one to sew. Let's go. Just blast the steam into it. So it doesn't move. I mean, so many threads on this. I can cut the threads off later, but sorry, I know I'm kind of not looking very much right now, but that's because of this stupid seam. Hit him, hit him, hit him. This is the worst part about doing overalls, guys. Literally, it is doing the bib at the finishing of the bib. Why are you not steaming? There you go. Okay. Move back over here for now. I'm actually going to baste this and then, why are you not going over that? There we go. I'm going to baste and then stitch. It's going to have a little bit of fraying going on because it's just how it happens. But I'm going to baste it from the bottom and then I will go in from the top. I just have to. Oh, also yesterday, guys, you know how the other day I was saying somebody stole the special needs cart? Well, guess what they did again? We were leaving to go to Joanne's before my therapy and go outside, and there it is. And they had hidden it kind of. Instead of leaving it in the middle of the parking lot, they hid it next to their apartment. So I actually drove down to the grocery store, which is literally a quarter mile down the road, and Hannah walked it back. And they're like, "You've got to be kidding me again." I'm like, "I know, this is ridiculous. Like, this is so wrong." And thankfully, they have been reporting it to the police. This is the second time in a week, guys. Second time in a week that some shithead stole that cart. And that's an expensive cart. Come on, you can do it. Ah, no, I can't. It really doesn't want to go through that. Okay, that's fine. We found the limit of the sewing machine. That's all right. It's still down. And it's going to go farther down still. But we have to switch over for our top stitch here in a moment. It hurts a lot. Oh. Okay. They're like, they say that you're supposed to like top stitch this last, and I'm going to top stitch it now. Yeah. I'm just glad that they're, that we are able to find it and return it for them. Like they're so thankful for that. They're also going to ban the person next time they see them. They think they know who it is, I guess, but we will just keep on returning it. And I mean, in all actuality, they really should start locking it up. This is the second time it's been stolen. It probably should just be locked up. I need to see this. It says to do this later, but I'm doing it now. Actually, we're going to go up a little bit of ways for that. Oh, I need to make that bigger too. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. My sewing. It does not want to. Come on, level out. Come on, baby. I know you don't like it. There we go. Let's level you out again. There it goes. It just does not like that spot. There's just too much there for it, I guess. I keep hitting reverse instead of forward, or instead of up. Oh, it almost didn't want to do it. No, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. There we go. There we go. Now you are supposed to double stitch this. Yes. There we go. Sorry, machine. We will skip past that part. It's really. I don't know why. Okay, I need to slow this down. Hopefully this is going straight. I'm usually live every day around noon. Oh, shit. I ran out of bomb. You fucking machine. You just don't want to behave today. Usually between noon and 4-ish. I have to wind them on. But the beauty of this is I can just throw this up there. There it is. It's not hurt that. Where's the other one? sure to be a thicker one. Or do I not have another one? Trying to do this without totally rethreading my machine. Okay. No. Oh, I can't reach it from there. Right. I don't want to rethread all the way. I just want to wind a bobbin. So let's see how this works. Come on, let me have you. Ah. Oh, cool. Well, we've missed you. Come on. There we go. You're off to the side for a while, little team. Yeah, I hear you, coffee pot. Coffee pot's like, I'm turning off. Sometimes I just turn the coffee pot off while I'm right there pouring my coffee, because I only drink one cup. I don't drink all of the coffee that I make. If I had a bigger cup, I would. Definitely more and more considering psychiatric service dog, yeah. Sorry, my nose is driving me crazy real quick. Service dogs are a good thing. I mean, your service dogs can be trained for multiple tasks. You know, they can do psychiatric help and they can do physical. You know, if you have the right. Oh yeah, let's. Yep. I'm annoyed with this. That is a little closer to the edge than I wanted it, but that's okay. Move that off to the side. Whoa, we need to slow that down. I speed it up sometimes for certain things and slow it down for others, and I forgot to slow it down for that. Okay. Do the second row of that one and put this threads. Okay, second row. No, I forgot to cut it. There we go. Okay. docs can do like deep pressure therapy and stuff. It can help calm you down. Not incredibly happy with the stitching in the front, but oh Did I do this other side downward yet? Yes, okay, so it's a lot better. Alert you when switches happen. My partner's trying to hard to see Angela from me. Ah, that's interesting. I never thought of that. Alrighty, and 1.5 inches. So where did the stitch mark? It should be 1.5 inches up is what it says. 1.5 inches above waistline. Okay. Does that go all the way? No, it's right there. I'm gonna go, dude, you don't need to be so loud. I think I'm actually gonna buttonhole this before I attach. I think it'll be a lot easier. It doesn't say to do that, but I'm going to. I really should have. I can't really do it with this, but it'd be nice to have like a marking on my thing where. I mean, I'm pretty good at eyeballing this, but I like to just make sure I'm doing it straight. You're gonna go play video games, okay? Oh, V, I saw the Axolotl stream the other day, yesterday, or was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. But yeah, it was the day before yesterday where they were just raving over your name. It was so funny. And I'm like, I know that person. Like, I didn't get to watch the stream live because I was streaming, but it was funny. I'm like, I know this person. It was fun. Sorry, I keep rubbing my head, guys. I'm trying to get the pressure on my sinuses to go down. It doesn't want to, unfortunately. All right, let's pull you through. There we go. Getting all these threads off is really hard to do. Okay, now we're gonna snap into buttonhole mode in a minute. So make my life a little bit easier than doing it later on. Oops, I got one stuck there. Yes, Jimmy, Mama hears you, baby. There should be another one somewhere down here. You're hiding from me. I see ya. Oh, okay, fine. There we go. Okay, buttonhole time. Where is it? There we go. Come on, down there you go. All right. Which one did I do last time? I think I did the big one. I will test it and see. Okay. You are down. You're good. I'm gonna see what the two look like differently because I'm gonna use the top stitching thread purely because I think it'll make a better buttonhole. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the two different ones. Get back there. You need to be on that button. Yeah, that's one. That one looks good. Yeah, we'll do that one. And this one might be a little bit stronger, but I think let me cut it and see which one I like better. Oh, we made it an hour and a half, guys, before little shithead. Hi. Meow. Do you need a drink? You need some water? Would you like some water? No, you want snuggles? Hi, baby. Give Mama a minute. She'll get you. I think this is going to be the better one. No, let's not do that. Let's go keep. Yeah, we'll do that one. I think that one's going to be the better of the two. Okay. Okay. No problem. That looks beautiful. That looks gorgeous. Yes. Okay, and then we're gonna go about an inch and a half down, I think is what, or 2 inches down is what we did last time. Where's my? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna close this one. You need some water? You can come over here and get some water. You need some love. Kitty needs love. I'll say it's 2 inches down. Oh, it's actually. Oh, it's Gabe. 2.5 inches. That's what I did, I think. I'm thinking here. Yeah, 2.5. Move this. All righty, here we go. It's a little bit wider, but that's okay. Buttonholes are nerve-wracking, guys, just in case you are ever wondering. Ow! But those turned out gorgeous. I will say that. Where's my little stuff? These are what I've been looking for. Right, now, I hate it when Gabe walks by because it makes me want Minsky's. Like, I want Minsky's pizza. All right, there's the beauties. Turned out gorgeous. Okay, we gotta make sure we get in between those, otherwise it's a problem. How far? I started right on that edge. Okay. Way down. Way down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right. 2.5 inches down from there is right there. And we go right about there. About right. Yeah. Ouch. Here we go. Gorgeousness of buttonholes, guys. Love them. Love it when they go perfect. This one was slightly off kilter, but it's okay. The invention of automatic buttonholing. Spot on, guys. Spot on. And I'm not going to cut these until later. They look great. Next is top stitching the back. All right, and I know there's specific top stitching you're supposed to do on the back. So it's all single. Okay, it's all single. Never mind. Oh, I don't need this. This piece goes up. Boop. That piece goes down. Boop. Here, Snitch, you want your water over there? Kitty, kitty. Want some water? No, you don't want water. Then I just called your attention. That was a bad idea. Stop rubbing on the computer, please. All right. Moment of truth, God. Moment of truth. Here we go. Would you not be in my light? That's annoying. All right. Oh. Yeah, I'm not buttonholing. Really? Are you fussing? Do you need snuggles? Oh, bless you. That was a big sneeze. Can you get off of this? Thank you. Tiny bit inward. Oh, did I forget to? No, I kind of backstitched. Okay, I'll have to fix that in a minute. Oh shit, that's not a good stitch. There we go. Now I just go ahead and cut the stitching. There, cut the snips. Snip, snip. Kitty is the supervisor. Yes, he is. God knows this kitty must always be around, right? Now we put the sides together. Is that the left? Between that and the hem, I'm done. Yeah. All right. Because I already did the crotch, which is nice. I do have to shorten it a little bit, but a couple inches. But that's okay. I'm gonna make sure this little pocket stays in that seam allowance. It should just be right inside it. That's why you stitched that last. I just realized that. That's okay. And then top stitching. Let's see. Do I top stitch the side seams? Yes, I did. Okay. I think I'm just gonna sew this part with the thread that's in there. Because that's literally the only part that's not gonna be top stitched. And I don't really want to undo it just to do it again. You know what I mean? Oh, this little guy. You gotta go in there too. You gotta watch that. Line this side up with that side, and then make sure I pull that hammer loop in. Where are you, hammer loop? So you start there, you kind of go fairly level with it. I really don't like doing hammer loops. All right, see you later, Ricky. Yes, the kitty is always present. Well, he's going back and forth. Like he sleeps on the heater vents during the day a lot. Because upstairs right now we have them covered with blankets because at night it gets way too hot in our rooms. So we have them all covered with blankets up there. So he just goes and chills on the blanket all day. He thinks that's the best thing ever. You know, it's funny. I gotta get this under there. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna give it a little bit. What's right there? What's right there that feels thicker? Something's there. Is that the pocket? Yes, that's the pocket. Okay, so we go just above the pocket, actually. Okay. And I gotta see where's my 5/8 here. Oh, it actually sits right in there. Okay, good. Actually, I think I want to go up a little bit higher. Oh, there we go. Make sure my hammer loop is in there correctly. Stay straight. May not understand his style, but he gets it. He's a good boy. I do really love my little man. He's a good kitty. Okay. Other side. Why am I doing it that way? Why am I not doing it this way? Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Let's start at 5/8 over here. Make sure this is within that 5/8 inch seam allowance or I'm screwed. Barely in there, but I will make it in there. Let me make sure that went in all the way here. Looks like it did, okay. All right, now we flip it over. Oh, I got one more top stitcher to do. Forgot about him. This one right here. we should just have the hem left. Huh. Sounds more like a person plan to me. Right. Let's flip this through here and see how it's looking. Yep, that's right in there. Good, good, good. One thing I have to do. Oh shit, that's one thing I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. This goes this way. Does it go on the front? Yes. No, yes. No. It should. I think I went up too far. I might have to take that back down a tiny bit. Yeah, probably a little bit down. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You are supposed to go up to the pocket, which is. Yeah, I went about a half an inch too high, which is okay. I'll go back down. Hi, kitty. Did you want something? You should have food. Go eat your food. You don't need me for that. He's like, Mama, will you open up the curtain so I can have? Let me see. Where does this portion go to? I need to see this. So you're basically just going within that spot. Okay. I think that's right. So this can go like this a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this where I need it to be because I can't see it for shit in there. You literally just go right there. And then I'm gonna go on the other side and do the same. That one's about the same. Yeah, we just went up a little bit too high. Well, that one is actually almost perfect. This is where it's hard to figure this out. Like, you're supposed to go. Okay. Are you supposed to like angle that side seam right there? Is that what I've been doing wrong all this time? Is just angling that the wrong way? Hang on, I gotta figure this out, guys. Give me a second. Wait. So much fabric in here right now that it's like, what the fuck is going on? And I think that's the thing that pulls that up that way. I think you just have to pull it out. I think. Where's that? Right at the pocket. Okay, we're gonna go down to the pocket. That sounds about right. And that should name on this. Oh, I see the problem. I didn't angle that enough. That's supposed to go right that, like right over that. Ta-da. Boom. Okay, I get it now. I mean, I'm gonna let it be tucked a little bit for this one, just because I don't have the time or the energy to do that. But we do have to go back in and kitty press buttons. You have to go back in and tack it down. Because I did pull some stitching out, I do have to tack it back down. I'm gonna go ahead and tack it literally right at that pocket. I mean, you are gonna bar tack it, so that's not the big deal. The big deal that I'm having, I think, is that I went too far that way. Let's see. is this one? Okay, let me go tack this one down again. Oh, it's pinned, that's right. Pin up this side. There we go. This is a hard part. Is getting this all worked out right. So that it flips this way. Goes ta-da, ta-da. This is why you don't top stitch this part till then. Because then it's not. Because then it's actually supposed to go angled up. I probably should take that out. Because that's what needs to happen. So, oops. Let's go ahead and pull that and go on there. And up to here. We're going to pull it up to there because that's where it's going to change. Okay, here we go. That should be that stitching. Actually, no, you may be out of the way. Why did I stitch over that? For fuck's sakes. I'm such a big man. That was not supposed to be stitched over. There we go. That helps. Just am I going up to the buttonhole basically? I shouldn't really skip steps. I do it all the time, but I shouldn't. Okay, so then this would go like that. There we go. Okay. That's what I needed to do. This would go like. Does it go to the front? All of it? All the top stitching goes to the front? Yes. Okay. That's what it needed. There we go. Okay. So this, you gotta pull out those strings. Any strings that are stuck will come out in the wash when it's time. But, okay. So note to self, follow the instructions. I'm really bad about following instructions. There we go. Because then this can overlap right there. That's where we needed it to go. Ta-da! All right, let me pull this, let me clip this. All right, and this is gonna all turn this way. Ah, there we go. And we bar tack that. All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to probably let's see here, pin it because it just does not want to. You can press it. I don't think it's really gonna stay pressed. I can press it this way, right here, or I can pin it there in the hopes of it staying there where I need it to. Ah, but I will. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is top stitch up this side, and then we'll top stitch that part afterward. Like you're supposed to do it one then the other, so. I mean, technically you're supposed to top stitch that side first. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the instructions right. Yes, I'm doing the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and just pin this here. Do this. And I will. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna go with 3. There we go. That turned out okay. This is a little bit of a craziness on the other side, but it'll be okay once it's done. Okay, now we top stitch this part. I will do the other side after that. Okay, here we go. Now they only do one stitching down there. They only do one side stitch. One. Repeat other side. Top stitch outside leg seam from bottom edge to side opening. Bar tack. They only show one row of side top stitching. So we're going to go about a 1/4 inch in. Oh, let's slow that down. Whoa, not that slow. That's exactly what it needs to do. Perfect. That makes so much more sense now. Wait, who's under there? And are you? Oh my God! I almost just totally stitched through everything. That would have been really good. Still not on a lay very nice right now, but oh well. Okay, you. There we go. I'll pin it. It just does not want to stay. I need it to stay put that way. This is going to be a problem here. I think you actually come up and bar tack it up here. So, where does it say bar tack? Yeah, right above. That's pretty high up considering. It says bar tacking like way the fuck up here. Like there. I mean, it's showing bar tack about an inch above the. Okay, we're gonna. Bar tack. I'm trying to do this all kind of in one go. My stitching is not quite even, but that's okay. And we bar tack. There's my bar tack. No, that's not a bar tack. That's not what it was. I got it. Is that a bar tack? No. We use this zigzag, and then we're going to pull the width down to a 4 and the width here. There we go. Ta-da. That side is done. I need my little scissors. There's little scissors. Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get there. Whew. Come out. Now we can do the other salad. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to undo this one too. Dark. Where's the? Hi, kitty. Where's my other? See my first. Well, at us. I found it. I'm gonna go up as high as I can with it looking okay. This is also the reason I do top stitching a little bit bigger, is because if I do need to pull it out, it's a lot easier to pull out a slightly bigger stitch. Why am I not listening to my book right now? I will while I'm running. No, I want to listen to my book. Where's my headphones? Headphones. They were around over here, not up and down. Where'd they go? I don't want to roll on them. I'm rolling on a spoon right now. Snitch, where did mommy's headphones go? I thought they were over there. I don't know. Meow! Meow! The game is who can meow the loudest. Did I put them in a drawer? No. What did I do with my headphones? Snitch, did you carry them away? Did they go behind somewhere else? The fuck? I am so utterly confused by this now. Were they in here or were they out there? I cannot remember. Let's check behind here. Aha! They are behind here. Yeah. I have this song in my head and I just need to get it out of my head. So I'm going to listen to some things. Kitty press buttons. There we go. All right, that's getting a little too bright on my phone machine. I can't see when it blinds me. So here we go. We're almost done with this. Oh, that's cold in my ear. Feels good though. Oh, that was right there. Back. Here we go. I gotta go up a little teeny bit more. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna put that there too. This is where this part is so hard because there's so much denim in this edge. This is so big. Where did I bar tack that one? I'll figure out. 2 finger widths. Okay. A little bit more. Hang on. Stop. Excuse me. Okay, one last little moment. And we have done. This is pulling off like, there we go. Okay, now we just need to hem. Hem, hem, hem. That looks pretty good. Let me make sure those bar tacks are almost even, almost perfectly even. Not totally even, but close. Okay, now we hem. Now we hem. Get away. Hi, CJ. Snitch, don't do that. I think I need more in there. That's what the problem is. Yeah. Good. There we go. That's better. Okay. Ah! Yep. I just nicked myself. Okay. Hey, wild one. I need my measuring tape. 6. Not fair. Perfect. 7 inches, almost exactly. Almost exactly 7. Yeah. Okay. We gotta bear with me for a second. Why?
I will happily trade you.
All right, now let's measure about. Sounds like it needs to go higher on that side actually. Little teeny bit higher. Perfect. Okay. Pinning that for now so it stays right. Okay, let's measure this side now. Make sure I have it accurate. Okay. I need to make sure this is pinned. Ah! I know you can't really see what I'm doing all that well, but I'm a little over. Go a little bit higher. We have to turn this around so that I am holding this end. It's just not wanting to die. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I actually eyeballed that almost perfect. It is 40 something today. All right. I need to go from this end. I really want to do a decent sized hem in this. So. I'm going to trim this a little bit. Ah, it's falling down again. That's what I wanted to do.
Oof. Yeah, well, then I would happily trade with you. Ugh. Steam is hot, guys. Ouch. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Well, now. Yeah, ibuprofen finally kicking in. 18 inches around. Anyway. Ow. Steam is hot, guys. Good. I'm stuck. There we go. Ouch. Okay. Nah. I don't know why I just did this, but I don't know why I just use pins when I think I really need to use clips. Easier. But first, I had to pin it while I was over there. I'm sorry, I'm listening to my book and I'm laughing at what they're saying. It's kind of funny. Okay, there we go. Now, I think I'm going to go past that and come back and do that again. Ugh. Good. to figure out how to. Oh, I don't really need to worry about that part. That's the edge of it. There we go. Where's my little scissors? That's what I need. Little scissors, where? All right. We had a bird nest. There we go. Let's hope that stays together. All right, next side. Alrighty. Knit. Yeah, I hear you sputtering over there. My iron is being grumpy. Would you stop sputtering? It's like it's talking to me. There we go. That should be the last thing I have to sew on this. And then I can photograph, because I need a new photograph for my shop for these. These are harder to photograph. All right. Okay. Okay, let's give this a shake. Just get all these threads out of there. All right, now we go and see where I need to finish trimming up some threads. Okay, well, a couple of threads here. It's gonna be a little wider than 18 inches, but that's, oh, there's the one I was looking for. I'm like, I know there were some more threads. There we go. Those look great. Ta-da! Oops, I just realized something. I have to fix that. Yeah. I have to fold that one in a little bit more. I have to quick do this. Hug. Mm. There we go. I'm gonna have to tack that with like a dark thread. Okay. I have to tack this spot because There we go. That is basically not able to be seen, so that's good. Let's pull this back that way. There we go. Okay, let's make sure these are all. The rest of them are open and coming. Ta-da! Ta-da! There we go. Those look good. Yay! That means I'm done with the sewing portion of these chore dolls, guys. Now I get to put in the buttons. The buttons. Things are sticking to me. The buttons. Which I have 2 sets to do, actually. I'm gonna go grab the hammer. This is going to be the mildly interesting portion of this. Because last time I did these was a different type. And 4 to try. I'm going to do them on the other pair first so I can get a little bit of experience. And I'm actually going to go. I don't care about telemarketers. Sounds like I needed that. Nah, not yet. All right. Like I said, I'm bringing this over so that I have a little bit of a more stable spot for this. Okay, let me put in my ears. And see how this goes. And this may or may not be too loud for everything. And if it's too loud, then I have to turn it. But I'll wait till I'm done the stream if that's the case. Okay. From what I can tell, this goes in here. I'm not sure what that side is for, but I think that would go in here. I'm not sure. I have to figure this out a little bit. Let's try this. Let's not bang myself. Oh my God, that's gonna take forever. Is that too loud? I'll mute my mic if that's the case. Let's try this hammer. That is covered in absolute nasty hair. That's not doing anything. What the heck? I think I may need a better surface. Hang on. I need to bang loudly for a second. This is a very loud process, and it doesn't seem to be doing exactly what I would like it to do, but it is on there. It's not coming off, but I would like it to press down a little bit more. So I'm going to try it. Ah! I wonder if I'm going to pull out an old pair of wood cutters here, or not wood cutters, wire cutters. Give me a moment. And see if we can cut it down a little bit, what it'll do. I need my music here. Muting for a second again. This is just not easy. It doesn't want to do it properly. At all. Like this one I can not pull off. But I don't feel like it's in the right spot. I don't have these even. So I'm trying to think. I know exactly what I need, but I don't have it. Which is frustrating. I know exactly what I need. I kind of need a rivet maker, but I also need a snap plier. If I could find my snap pliers, which I know they exist somewhere, I'm just not sure where it is because I haven't used it in forever. And I may have just tossed it at some point. I mean, it's like maybe I just put some hot glue in there. Anyway, muting again so I can give it a couple more bangs. Think I figured out a better way. Wouldn't absorb as much impact as the table. Yeah, that's the other thing is I could go on the floor and do this, which may be the better option because the floor is technically concrete, but I think I figured out the better way to do it. I would like to get a little more stable than it is, but I'm not gonna. I mean, jean buttons don't just they aren't incredibly stable as it is because they do move around. They're meant to move around a little bit. I would like to get a little bit more not moving around. But give me a sec. I think I'm going to call that one good real quick. Oh, and here I'm going to test it out on this. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that's good. It's not going to come off. Look at that. Ta-da! Buffalo Wild Wings is awesome. Well, I think the problem is that the table is too bouncy as well, so I'm going to move it to the floor. It would be better. You know what I need is a 2x4. 2x4 would be great. I only have like this little plywoody thing. Let me see what I can find. From what I remember, now that I'm thinking about it, they said like a 2x4 underneath is what is best. So we get down on the floor. I don't have a 2x4, but I do have a piece of wood, and I'll put some wood down on the floor. And try again, because I think that's gonna, what you like you said, absorb less of the impact. So I'm moving you guys down here. You've never been to one there? Oh, Texas Roadhouse is the best. Love Texas Roadhouse. We wanted to be able to go there for our birthdays this year, but that's not going to happen. Might text Andrew. Hang on. I'm gonna do a thing really quick, and then if this does not work right, I will wait until Andrew's home. But let's try this first. What do you recommend for the first meal there? Steak. I love their steak. You're not gonna want to eat much other than their bread. I'm telling you that much. Their bread is like the best ever. Okay. So what I need to do? Where did I just put my? Oh, I thought I had it in my mouth. There. I do like their steak, their potato, their mashed potatoes, and their corn. So good, and their rolls, of course, are fantastic. All the rolls. Let me make sure. Where's the doohickey? I know I grabbed the pokey doohickey. Where'd I put it? Why am I always moving? Why am I always moving? It's around here somewhere, and I'm sure I will find it when I least need it. Oh, there it is. That's good. All right. Go. There we go. Try to hit this square as possible. Especially when you're down on the floor. This is really hard on the floor. Where's my? Let's try this. See if this helps. We got a Texas Roadhouse probably a year or so ago, and it was fun. Or no, sorry, 3 years ago now. 3 years. We went there with Allie. It's been like 3 years since she's been. Not want to stay stable. Which is annoying as fuck. I need like a non-slip surface. Let's find something that's not so slippery as the wood. I really don't care if it's straight once it's in. Maybe I'll do it this way first and then flip it over and do it the other way. Oh my, that's a big difference in there. Sorry, I didn't mean to hammer while I was on there with you guys. I will mute that real quick. All right, this is getting annoying. Like, they have a red skin mashed potato, which is awesome. Which is good. Love the red skin mashed potatoes. Put this down here. I'm gonna go again with this thing. See if I can get it. This is really frustrating, guys. Like, seriously, this is the hardest I've ever had to do this. And I really don't want to have to go out to Joann's when Andrew gets home and grab the other ones because I don't know if they're gonna match. Like, do I need just a heavier camera or something? I don't get this. Never. The other version's a lot easier, and I'm doing that one next time. Like, that's what I thought I was getting this time. Getting very little somewheres. I wonder if, let's see here. Is there a way to, I'm so curious. I want to try something. That one wouldn't work because it's too wide. That one might go somewhat in there. If I can get it somewhat started, does it fit? So close, guys, so close. But if I can somehow get this, no, it's too tall for that. If there was a way. Use this. Let's see. Let me think. I'm thinking. I need a thing. I just have an idea. Let's see what I get here. Don't know if that'll work in it, like cross thread. But I might try something slightly different. I need to be able to press this, which would be great with my snap pliers, but I don't have them. If I have to go out and grab them, I will. I will. But if this will work, I'm gonna laugh. No, that wouldn't work. But it would be fun. This one's a little bit heavy. I'm gonna try a couple of things. I'm gonna keep on working at this because I really want to be able to just do this by myself. Don't want to have a tool that I have to go get to do this. Where did I put the doohickey? Hello, doohickey. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm trying here, guys. I'm really trying this to get this to work. I can stabilize it somehow. Like, stabilizing this is important. That's a little big. It's better than nothing. Let's try again. Wish I could press this. The way to do that would be if I could somehow get this one to press that. But it doesn't fit into there. I need something that fits into here.
also fits into this. Um, if this was smaller, like shorter, it would work. It's not. It's really hard to do this on the floor. Now I could switch it over this way, I guess. If that does anything. Okay, hang on.
If I could figure a thing out to press at this rate, I am so just gonna fucking seam rip this or not seam rip. I wonder something. I'm gonna try a thing with this. I can fix it later. Just gonna try something here. Really weird, but I'm gonna try it. See if that's even long enough. No, it's not really. But we're gonna try something. We're gonna try something here. That's not what I wanted to do. It's probably gonna break this, but I'm just trying things here. Because right now I have to go to Joann's and get the other buttons. I don't care if they don't match. I'm gonna go to Joann's and get the other buttons because this is bullshit. At this point, it's bullshit. Where did my metal piece go? I'm at my wits' end. Why didn't you tell me it was up there? But let's try something really just random here. It's like it's too tall. That's the problem. This is too tall for that or something. I don't know. It's so weird. You know, fucking super glue it. It's not tall enough, unfortunately, but this is bullshit. You'd think they'd make this out of a soft enough metal that it would just collapse. I really need my pliers. Because at this point, I just don't know what to do. Like, it's nuts. I've worked on this for like an hour. Well, let's try something slightly different. Hang on, I'm mute. It's gonna be loud. I am going to go, guys, because this is taking a lot more concentration than I expected. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and I will see you all tomorrow. I may not finish this tonight because it's not getting me stressed. So, yeah. I will see you. Bye.